Hello everyone. So we are going to be talking about the EDC 29 from Nitecore. Before we get started, I just really wanted to appreciate anyone that's going to be watching this video and the future videos to come. This is my first flashlight review video. Now there are many individuals out there that do flashlight reviews that go very far in depth in discussing the LED type. They'll do measurements of lumen output. I mean, you name it. Me personally, this is my first video. I'm really just going to be talking about the pros, the cons, what I like, dislike. Some of that can be fed into the pros and cons, and really just what I believe this light is useful for and how I feel it will be useful for yourself. So thank you very much, and let's get into it. So, looking at the Nitecore EDC 29, Nitecore has come out with quite a few flashlights that are in this configuration where it's very flat, slim profile. They have a tail clicky, dual tail clicky that would allow you to operate the light. Now, the thing that I really like and admire about this flashlight is the OLED panel right here. It shows you some useful information. So for example, if you half click, okay, you get your battery indicator. So right now it's showing at 4.20 volts. So we've got a full battery. Click again. Let's start from the very bottom. So one half click, you get your battery output. Click again. Let's go back. So you got level 1, 15 lumens. Level 2, 100 lumens, level 3, 400 lumens, level 4, 1200 lumens, and then we're back to battery. Now the special thing about this light is it does have a maximum brightness of 6500 lumens. Now that 6500 lumens is not gonna last you an eternity. It's actually gonna dwindle down within about 10-15 seconds or so. So use it sparingly, but it is impressive. Now, if you weren't able to see it, see if I can get up in here. So let's see. Yep. Battery. There's level 2, level 3, level 4, and then back to level 1, 2, 3, 4, back to level 1. Now, the other thing that I admire about this type of form factor is they now have a button lock right here, okay, or a switch lock, if you will. So the prior versions of this light, and I'll have to show you those in the next videos, they had an electronic lockout. Okay, the problem with the electronic lockout is sometimes you still might inadvertently activate the flashlight and it can literally burn a hole in your pocket. You can look it up. There's been many flashlight reviewers or even just reviewers in general stating that that has happened to them. So Nitecore, they did, step it up a bit and they put a lock switch right here. So down toward the LED, of course, means ready to go. Back toward the back means holding back, right? So this is not going to function whatsoever because of that lock. Put it forward and we're ready to go. All right, so let's get into it. So we have level 1 at 15 lumens, full click, okay, 15 lumens shows Nitecore. Level 1 is gonna run you at 60 hours and 59 minutes. It's really good, okay? So about 61 hours. Let's go to another half click. We are at level 2, 100 lumens. That is 13 hours, okay? Level 2, 13 hours. Half click again, we are at level 3, 400 lumens, 3 hours, as you can see that there. Half click again, level 4, 1200 lumens for 2 whole hours. And then we are back at another half press, and that will be at 15 lumens, 60 hours and 59 minutes. So how do you get to your spotlight and floodlight mode? Now that's one of the things that I love about this flashlight is you get your spot, you also get your flood, so the best of both worlds. So you are going to actually half press the flat pad here, okay? So we got a raised button, we have a flat button right there. You're gonna half press it. You're gonna get 3,000 lumens. As you can see, the countdown has begun. Power remaining, and boom, it'll drop down, okay? It needs to cool back off. You will see that it is re-engaging the power, and you can go again. Now that is spot. Now, if we want the full 6,500 lumens max brightness, utilizing the spot and flood, because the only way that you can get to floodlight is if you're using spotlight as well, right? So full on pressing on that flat panel there is going to get you spot and flood. Again, only way you're getting flood is by fully pressing in. So spotlight comes with it no matter what. Full press. Now you see you get 6,500 lumens. It's still giving the power remaining countdown. And there we go. Drop. Hold it down, 6,500. And it's powering down once, like ups down in brightness. Let it power back up. Okay, slow power up. But again, the 6,500 lumens, you should really only be using, you know, God forbid you need to take a look far off into a vast cave or out in the forest. Hopefully you only use that just for emergencies, really. Even in this short amount of time, just trying to figure out what to really say about it. You can see now we got full power once again. Now, does the EDC 29 get hot? Yes, absolutely. This gets hot, but it is not unbearable. See there, I'm holding it. We're doing good. And all the while holding it, it's still powering back up. Okay, so what I'd like to say is this. When it comes to the 6,500 lumens and you're not doing the strobe mode, use that sparingly. There's really no need for you to even be at 6,500 lumens. Is it nice to have in this small of a package? Absolutely. Now, where 6,500 lumens really does shine is when you're in strobe mode. Okay, let me show you why. So let's fully press and change mode. So now we're back in strobe. Okay, so watch this. Strobe warning, here we go. Strobing. You could see we're at 6,500 lumens. That power will stay consistent. No drop down. Okay. No running down the meter. It will stay at 6,500 lumens. Beautiful. Now, the Nitecore EDC 29 is utilizing its beautiful LED, two UHI 20 Max LEDs. The peak beam distance, just to quickly go over that, 437 yards. Peak beam intensity, that is the candela, okay? That is 35,360. Beautiful. IP rating, IP54, you are not going to be dropping this in water. You're not going to be swimming with this. Couple splashes, absolutely. Don't mind if I do. This is perfect for that. So again, if you are going to be kayaking or you are going to potentially fall in water of any sort, do not have this on you. I will not be doing a product testing, dropping this in water. I bought this with my hard-earned money. I do not want to mess this up. So you have been warned. Now, these are the specs that Nitecore gives ultimately from their website. So when we're looking at strobe, 6,500 lumens, they do not have a standard runtime. Yes, the device still gets hot, so there is not a standard runtime that they're going to be presenting for the specs. Ultra low, you get 15 lumens, that's 61 hours. We already went over that. Low, 100 lumens, 13 hours. Mid, 400 lumens, 3 hours. High, 1,200 lumens, 2 hours. Spotlight, which is 3,000 lumens, there is no official runtime, and floodlight, which is the full 6500 lumens, there is no official runtime because that can vary, okay? Last thing I want to go over is this durable? So the impact resistance of this flashlight is 1 meter. I don't anticipate a lot of individuals are going to be out there dropping their flashlight, but we have to be realistic. Flashlights, they can fall. They can fall right out of our hands. Now, thankfully, this one has a beautiful pocket clip. It even has a little section right here, as you can see, to where you can put some lanyard, if you will, hook it up to a carabiner, and you could rock it like that. I believe when I got this light, it even has a lanyard that you can put through here that comes with a carabiner. Don't quote me on that. I will have to look at the box to double check. But yes, this is a solid, rugged flashlight. The knurling on the side is outstanding. It's kind of like this diamond pattern, if you will. Let's see if I can get in there. Okay, very nice. Pocket clip, it's not deep. I mean, this portion right here, from here up, will be sticking out of your pocket, as you can see. Is it entirely bad? No, that's one of the cons that I'd actually like to first start off with saying when it comes to this flashlight is, I don't know what they got back here, you know, behind the housing, but I really feel like on the next iteration of this flashlight, they need to move the pocket clip up. That way this can be a full deep pocket carry. But other than that, this is perfect. This is beautiful. All right, so let's take a look here at another feature I'd like to show you guys. You see that little dot right there? That is a sensor. So if this accidentally activates too close to an object, the output will not be significant. So there is no burning of, you know, your pockets, no burning holes in your pocket. But be careful. It is also dependent on the material that the light is reflecting off of, okay? So watch this. I'm gonna go 3000 lumens. That is 3000 lumens. Put it up against a sock, courtesy of my son. It is not 3000 lumens, okay? Not 3000 lumens. This is cold to the touch. Another thing I'd like to point out here, this flashlight actually utilizes USB-C charging. So right there, you got your USB input for charging. Makes it very versatile. Nowadays, everything's pretty much USB-C port. So this is perfect. Now let's get into the pros. Pros, very slim profile. You have 6500 lumens of an output, whether you'd like to utilize that with strobe, whether you'd like to be that static and just be at 6500 lumens without the strobe. That is impressive, especially being in this form factor. Very beautiful. Another pro that I'd like to point out is that OLED screen. I love being able to see how much juice you have left on that high mode, on both of those high modes. It's impressive. I love the lockout, okay, the physical switch, okay, when you flip it up, it tells you that it's locked out. Flip it down, you are ready to rock. I love that. Another pro is that sensor. I'm smart with my flashlights. I'm almost certain I would be fine even without that sensor. But at the end of the day, better safe than sorry. Another pro that I love about this flashlight is that knurling. Feels great, very grippy, even right here. This, of course, is to help dissipate heat, but it also acts as grip, okay? Very, very grippy of a flashlight. Yes, it's not the deepest pocket carry, but it's still a pro, if you will, because at the end of the day, 6500 lumens being packed into this thin of a flashlight being shoved into your pocket. I think that's pretty impressive, but it also acts as a con. As I mentioned earlier, I would love to see this clip move a little bit higher. Another con is it is not fully waterproof resistant. I have other Nitecore products and they are fully water resistant. You could throw them in the water, you could take them in the pool, you can go to the beach, you are fine. But the price that you pay for this, you'd really want to see something that is more durable when it comes to water. Now, how much is this going for? This is actually going for $109.95 currently as we speak. It's also on Amazon. Guys, this is a beautiful flashlight. Through and through, something that you can rely on. I use it in my EDC. It's a part of my EDC. Because I have so many flashlights, I do rotate every now and then. This is the contender. I do have a drawer, a main drawer that I have with all of my quick EDC material, whether that be protection, whether that be flashlight, which also could be used as protection, gum. It's all my immediate essentials that I take on a daily basis. This is always there among 3 other flashlights. At any given day, I want one of those 3 flashlights. This is always in the lineup. It is a contender. Am I taking this or am I taking the partner next to it? At the end of the day, I always find myself going for the EDC 29. All right, guys, let's go do some night shots. All right, guys, so we are out here at the park. It's very cold, but we are gonna do some night shots and see how good this flashlight is. Let's go ahead and take a look. So right now, this is 15 lumens, okay? I know there's a lot of light everywhere. I'll go to some other locations where it's completely dark. But right now I just wanted to head out to the park, and this park happens to have a lot of light. Anyways, so that's 15 lumens, okay? Can't really see off into the distance out there. Let's bump it up. This is level 2 at 100 lumens, okay? You could kind of see the trees being touched over there, okay? And let's bump it up to level 3. That's going to be 400 lumens. Now we're getting somewhere. We could see a good little distance, okay? Lighten some stuff up. Not too bad, not too shabby. Let's go to level 4, and this is at 1200 lumens. That is impressive. I like that. I love that, actually. You could see who's behind the tree. Not that well, but enough to know that someone's there, right? You can't make out their face, but you could definitely see someone's out there if you need be, or if need be. Right? Got a plane going above, so excuse the loudness. And then we are back to 15 lumens. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the seek mode. This is 3000 lumens, okay? Wow. Now that is impressive. You are going to see who is out and around. Absolutely. And it just dropped down. Now you can let that power back up, or you could just go right back into it. But the faster you go back into it without it letting itself recharge, the quicker it's going to dwindle back down. Okay. Now let's take a look at, I believe I have it in strobe, but let's take a look. Yep. That is 6500 lumens in strobe. That is impressive. Nitecore has an amazing strobe mode. The way that they do strobe, the pattern is just, whew, I love it. Now I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and then switch over to the static mode of 6500 lumens, just so you can see how bright this is. All right, here we go. We are going to do a full 6500 lumens. This is not the strobe mode. Wow, that is impressive. Impressive. Not gonna last you long. You see what I mean? It drops back down. If you could see this, it is trying to power itself up. It's recharging, and it is actually recharging very, very slow on this one. So in the meantime, just take a look how dark it is, right? And like I said, I can go right back into the 6500 lumen output mode right now, but it will not last as long as it did the very first time that I engaged 6500 lumens. So keep that in mind. Again, this is a beautiful flashlight for the price, for the size, durability. It's amazing. I mean, there are some trade-offs, but man, do I love this flashlight right here. All right, so I'm not sure if you could see that. It is back up, and we are about to do the 6500 lumen output once again. There we go. All right, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Incredible wall of light. And just so that you guys can see how incredible this is, let's take a look down here at the stop sign. That's my car light. I don't think that's actually fair then. Let's go ahead and go back over here and go this way. Hopefully we don't wake up anybody, but wow. I mean, this is incredible. All right, guys, that was the Nitecore EDC 29. I really appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to show you the powerhouse in this flashlight. Thank you guys once again. I hope the night shots were impressive for you. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment down below. I really appreciate you coming to my channel, taking a look at the Nitecore EDC 29. Honestly, I think it's a great flashlight for you. Again, I like to talk about specs, not all that much though, just because I want you to know how useful it is just in my own words. This will get the job done. You will see in those night shots, if you go back and review, it's really everything that you're looking for. Slim profile, you can wear it with trunks, you can wear it with shorts, sweats, pants, it does not matter. This is the go-to light. I love it. I love showing it off to my friends. I love showing it off to family members. They're impressed by it, but this is not where it stops. Come to the next video and you are going to see comparisons between this iteration, the prior iteration, and many other flashlight brands that I do reviews on. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one.